Hey there, I'm Ella, and welcome to the Vanilla Mindset. This podcast is your cozy space for soft thoughts, slow living, and creating a life that feels as good on the inside as it looks on the outside. Today's episode is called Calm is Productive. I want to start with something that might gently challenge what you've been taught your entire life. Productivity does not come from pressure, it comes from regulation. And if that sentence makes your inner hustle flinch a little, you are definitely not alone. Most of us grew up believing that productivity looks like pushing, multitasking, staying busy, and doing more than feels comfortable. We learned that exhaustion is proof of effort and stress is proof that we care. So when we finally slow down and feel calm, it can feel suspicious, like we are slacking, like something is about to fall apart. A calm nervous system is actually the most productive state your body can be in. And no, that does not mean lying on the couch all day doing nothing, although sometimes that is exactly what your nervous system needs. Calm productivity looks focused, intentional, and sustainable. It looks like doing fewer things with more presence. It looks like finishing tasks without spiraling. It looks like energy that lasts beyond one good day. Here's a quote that really sums this up beautifully. You do not need urgency to make progress. You need clarity. Urgency feels productive, yeah, but it actually scatters your attention. When your nervous system is under stress, your brain prioritizes survival. That means reduced creativity, reduced problem solving, and reduced flexibility. You might be busy, but you are not necessarily effective. You are reacting instead of choosing. That is why some of your most productive days probably felt surprisingly relaxed. You knew what mattered. You were not second guessing every step. You were just moving steadily. Calm does not slow you down, it removes friction. Let's talk about why calm feels so uncomfortable for high functioning people. If you are someone who has always relied on pressure to get things done, calm can feel unfamiliar. Pressure might have been your fuel for a long time. Deadlines, stress, fear of falling behind. Those things work short term. But over time, they train your nervous system to associate productivity with threat. So when the threat is gone, your body does not know what to do yet. And here's a reframe I want you to hold on gently. If you can only function under pressure, your system is surviving, not thriving. And that is not a character flaw, that is just conditioning. A calm nervous system works differently. It allows your prefrontal cortex to come online. That is the part of your brain responsible for planning, focus, and decision making. When you are regulated, you can prioritize better. You waste less energy. You recover faster. Calm productivity is quiet. It does not announce itself. It does not rush. It does not panic when plans change. And honestly, that kind of productivity is way more impressive if you ask me. Now let's talk about the ways that accidentally sabotage calm productivity. We overload our schedules. We skip breaks. We multitask constantly. We talk to ourselves harshly. We turn rest into a reward instead of a requirement. All those things keep your nervous system activated. Activated systems get tired fast. Calm systems can go longer. Rest does not take time away from productivity. It protects it. When you are rested, tasks take less effort. Decisions feel clearer. You are less likely to procrastinate because things feel manageable instead of overwhelming. Now let's make this practical because I know calm productivity can sound abstract. Here are some ways to invite calm into how you work and live. First, start your day gently. A rushed morning sets the tone for your nervous system. Even 10 calm minutes can change everything. Second, choose one priority instead of 5. Calm productivity thrives on focus. Third, take breaks before you feel desperate for them. Prevention is more effective than recovery. Fourth, slow your physical movement slightly. Your body leads your mind. Fifth, stop timing your worth. You are not more valuable on busy days. Another thing that helps is redefining what a productive day actually means for you. A productive day does not have to mean finishing everything. Sometimes it means stopping before exhaustion. Sometimes it means doing the hard thing without spiraling. Sometimes it means resting so tomorrow feels possible. You are allowed to measure productivity by how supported you feel, not how much you produce. Calm productivity is also deeply connected to self-trust. When you trust yourself, you do not need pressure to perform. You know you will show up. You know you can rest and return. Pressure based on productivity creates highs and crashes. Calm productivity creates consistency, and consistency is where the real growth happens. If you are in a season where you feel slower, less frantic, or less driven by urgency, that does not mean you're losing your edge. It likely means your nervous system is recalibrating. That is not regression, that is regulation. Before we wrap up, I want to give you something to carry with you until the next episode. What would shift if you trusted calm to support your productivity instead of fearing it? Maybe that looks like taking one real break. Maybe it looks like doing less today and noticing how that feels. Maybe it looks like being kinder to yourself while you work. Calm is not the enemy here, it is the foundation. If this episode helped you, I'd love for you to follow the show here on Spotify and maybe even share it with someone else. And don't forget to check out my Instagram for more cozy productivity, Vanilla Girl Academy mindset shifts, soft routines, and a lot more. My handle is Justellamaria. Until next time, okay, bye!